Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about Sean Strickland, the hero of Canada, and his press conference where he called out Canadian media.
Sean, Neil Davidson from the Canadian Press. Welcome to Canada.
Oh, congratulations! Yeah, fucking the Canadian Press, man. Were you a COVID bank account stealer too? Were you on board with that?
No,
Are you left wing or right wing? Were you a Trudeau? We got one of the fucking commies with a press. We got to know where this man stands. Were you non-biased?
I think I'll ask the questions here.
Oh, he thinks he'll ask. Oh, we fucking know. Maybe I should just pass on this motherfucker. He's gonna go back. He's gonna go back and fucking give my bank account information to fucking Trudeau.
First off, the nerve of that reporter. I'll ask the questions here. This isn't a court of law, Chief. You have no jurisdiction here. What, of course, Sean Strickland is referencing is during the trucker protests in Ottawa, Justin Trudeau authorized the locking and seizing of Canadians' bank accounts that donated to the Give, Send, Go for the trucker protest.
So the RCMP have been sharing information with these financial institutions on the protesters, their supporters, the organizers here, trying to sort of starve off or choke off access to money, which of course has now been funding this for some 3 weeks. And the government has cited terrorist fundraising laws, now directing financial institutions to target people who have perhaps donated. You were talking about that with David as well, that it's a little murky here, exactly how this is going to be applied to some people.
So, of course, in Canadian media, we have Bill C-11, which censors bill. The government can basically choose what media the Canadians see. That's why news in Canada is blocked right now on Instagram and Facebook, because Instagram and Facebook have not agreed to censor news and change the algorithm for them yet. So for this reason, we rarely hear criticism of the government. So it's very awesome that Sean Strickland came forward and actually said that. But let's listen further.
Hey, Sean, over here. I saw you train with Johnny Eblin.
Oh,
this
you're
fight.
the Canadian.
That's right.
You're not a dirty liberal, though. I've known you for a while. You don't ruin our friendship. Are you a fucking liberal?
I'm not a liberal. No.
Okay.
I didn't vote for Trudeau. Johnny Eblin. What was it like getting a train with?
Wait, you say you're a liberal for Trudeau?
No. I said I was. I did not vote for Trudeau.
Oh, there we go. This guy's the fucking man. This not the guy. This guy's with the fucking opposition, man. Who gave this guy a fucking press badge? And like, you look at me and I'm an asshole. I'm making fun of this liberal fuck, you know? Like, no offense, man. I mean, you know, I guess we need fucking liberals, you know? Kind of, maybe not. But you look at me and I say hard shit. Like, I make fun of my co-main event. I say hard shit. I'm like, oh, Sean, I'm not an asshole. I say everything. I'm just saying what you're thinking.
I did want to ask, you're in Toronto. Welcome. Glad to hear it. It's been great.
Are you Canadian?
Of course I am.
Are you part of the fucking opposition? Are you?
I don't know how to phrase that.
You got like fucking. Yeah.
Well, I did want to ask.
Did you vote for Trudeau?
I'm not going to say.
And let me tell you something right now. If a man says he's not going to say, like, if you ask a motherfucker, did you vote for Biden? He's like, well, I'm not going to say. That's none of your business. He voted for fucking Biden.
Sean,
so hey,
Sean, I'm glad you've had great experiences.
So this is what I'm talking about, you guys. The enemy of Canada.
Sure.
All right.
That's what it's got to be. It's got to be. We've got a pretty supportive gay and lesbian community in this city. I did want to ask you about something you wrote a couple of years ago. You said if I had a gay son, I would think I.
Oh, look, another. I'm saying to you, the swamp, you guys, the swamp.
You become a champion, you become a star, and some would say.
Let me ask you something. Are you gay?
Have you had the chance to interact with a more diverse?
Are you? Let me know. Are you gay?
Could I get an answer?
Well, no, I'm asking. This is a part of. Are you a gay man?
I'm an ally of the community.
Okay. If you had a son and he was like, you had a son, he was gay, you'd be like, oh man, you don't want a grandkid?
No problem with it.
Oh man, well, dude, you're a weak fucking man, dude. You're part of the fucking problem. You elected Justin Trudeau, like, when he sees the bank accounts, like, you're just fucking pathetic. And the fact that you have no fucking backbone. And has he shut down your fucking country and seized bank accounts? You ask me some stupid shit like that, go fuck yourself. Move the fuck on, man.
I feel like that doesn't really answer the question, but I did want to ask also things you said about the trans community. You said this past October when they announced the Bud Light sponsorship that you'd go so hard on Bud Light in your next fight, they'll have to accept me or denounce me when they know what and will know what they stand for. Are you?
This guy's like, hey, this Canadian's not that Canadian.
Are you still going to use your fight time to kind of speak on that?
Here's the thing about Bud Light. 10 years ago, to be trans was a mental fucking illness. And now all of a sudden, people like you have fucking weaseled your way into the world. You are an infection. You are the definition of weakness. Everything that is wrong with the world is because of fucking you. And the best thing is the world's not buying it. The world's not buying your fucking bullshit you're fucking peddling. The world is not saying, you know what? You're right. Fucking chicks have dicks. The world's not saying that. The world's saying, no, there are two genders. I don't want my kids being taught about, who they could fuck in school. I don't want my kids being taught about, their sexual preference. Like, dude, this guy is the fucking enemy. You want to look at the fucking enemy to our world? It's that motherfucker right there.
So obviously he's a reporter there trying to get Sean Strickland in a gotcha cancel moment, trying to get him to say something negative about the LGBT community, bringing up old quotes and to try to get him in that gotcha moment. Whether you agree with Sean Strickland or not, it's not really about that. It's about in Canada for us being able to speak how you feel and have that freedom of speech, which we've lost in the last little while. So just to have Sean Strickland come out and give a differing opinion is a huge breath of fresh air that we rarely ever see in Canadian media. And Sean Strickland talking about kind of sex education and that kind of stuff in schools. Keep in mind, Canada was very famous and popular in the media when we had a teacher with super large, crazy breasts teaching students just not too long ago.
This is a video captured by a student at Oakville Trafalgar High School showing a teacher instructing the class on how to use a saw. The teacher has been documented on several occasions with what people describe as very large prosthetic breasts with protruding nipples that are clearly seen through form-fitting clothes.
You guys think I've ever shit on a gay man or shit on a gay woman? I like the gays. It's fucking freedom. We still have it in America. We'll teach you about it. You guys don't have fucking freedom of speech. I'm surprised what I'm saying is probably gonna get fucking. I'm probably going to get the fucking Canadian government to arrest me. So I don't give a fuck who you fuck. I don't give a fuck what you want to do in life. But don't fucking tell kids about it. Don't teach that shit in fucking school. Don't fucking push your agenda. Don't try to fucking brainwash people. Don't try to go past parents. Don't try to go up past all this shit and brainwash people, you fucking cuck.
And last thing, Australia last time, Canada this time. Where are they going to send you next?
Fuck, at least maybe a country with fucking freedom of speech. I want to talk to this fucking guy.
So where? What's your
fucking America, Vegas, bro? Like anywhere in America. Fucking A. I mean, I like. Here's the thing about Canadians, guys. I love Canadians. I've never met a Canadian that I didn't like until today. Every time I meet a Canadian, they love guns. They love fucking freedom. They like women. And I keep thinking, how come all these Canadians I know, how is Canada so fucked up when all these Canadians I meet are awesome? And I meet this fucking guy. And I just think there might be a lot more of these guys I don't know about.
I think what we need, if we want more competition though, we need an open and free internet. And Justin Trudeau has tried to shut down competition by passing censorship laws that give a powerful central bureaucracy the control over what Canadians see and say. What that bill will do is reinforce oligopolies. It will limit the number of voices that can compete for Canadians' interest. I don't think that Canadians should be forced just to listen to the powerful corporate or state-funded media.
So unfortunately, that bill he referenced did pass, and we are in a state of censorship somewhat. We're hoping that in 2025, the man you just saw gets elected, and we no longer have to deal with this censorship. Now, normally I don't do political posts, but because as a Canadian, we watch tons of American media, it was nice to see Sean Strickland come down to Canada and talk about Canadian politics when we ourselves are censored a lot of times from speaking about it. So I'd like to present Sean Strickland with the honor of Canada. Thank you. I don't have the authority to present it, but I'm presenting it to you in spirit. And I wore my Toronto Maple Leafs Ty Domi jersey in honor of Sean Strickland because I think they're both badass. They're both tough guys. And I just want to thank Sean again for stepping up. And thank you guys again for watching.